I'm Asa.
I'm Will.
I'm Evin, and we're on
Behind the Amp.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Sarah, and we're hanging out with Gooseberry at Subterranean.
Awesome.
Woo.
Thanks so much for joining us today, guys.
Thanks for having
Yeah.
us.
For viewers who are new to Gooseberry, can you tell us a bit about yourselves and the band?
I'm Asa, and I sing and play guitar.
I'm Will, and I play the bass.
I'm Evin, and I play the drums.
Cool. And how did you guys meet? How did you get together?
It was a long time. No. We met through the Brooklyn comedy scene because we had friends who were running this show, and they wanted a backing band, so they kind of like assembled a bunch of musicians that they knew. We like to think that they assembled the best musicians they knew. It's probably the case. I was just the only musicians they knew. And we realized we liked playing together, and maybe not just for comedy stuff. And then through friends of friends of friends, we found Ev. And then the pandemic happened, and we couldn't go out and play for like a year and a half. So we just stayed in our little rehearsal space, hunkered down, wrote some songs, got not bad, and
God, not bad.
here we are.
Here we are.
Awesome. Cool. So then if people were to listen to your new EP once it drops, DB Cooper Backwards, what do you think they would learn? Or what stories would they walk away with?
So DB Cooper is the fourth single coming out for our next record, our full length.
Oh, full
length
okay.
coming out
Full length.
at the end of September. So, but if they are just listening to the 4 singles backwards, they would get the experience of a masked heist on an airplane, traveling through homesickness, reflecting on youth, and making fun of idiots.
Okay.
That's what they would get.
That's a good answer.
That's right.
Cool.
That's right.
I thought it was going to be like about a robbery. Why was it like masked?
Well, DB Cooper's a real person. He's this guy who was on a plane in like the 60s, I think. Like, it was like sometime like late 60s, and he just like got on. He's just like apparently a handsome man wearing sunglasses, and he just like handed a note to the stewardess that was like, "Please tell the pilot that I'm hijacking this plane."
Oh.
And they just like rolled with that because it was so early in aviation history. I feel
Wasn't
like.
he also like a bank robber though? Didn't he have
I know.
money somehow?
I know. I think it was just this thing, and then like he actually successfully got them to give him money. They landed the plane, and he was never found.
Wow. Okay.
Oh.
That I did not know.
Yeah.
He jumped out of the plane.
He jumped out of the plane.
$30,000
That's exactly right.
$30,000.
Yes.
And all they found was I did research on this. They
Nice.
found a bunch
I
of
think
the
it'd be more
stolen
money.
bills. Yeah, they found a bunch of the stolen bills, but they never found him.
Yeah.
There you go.
So there you go. Yeah.
Very nice.
Oh my gosh.
Interesting.
Cool. Awesome. Well, you know.
We don't talk about that at all in the song.
Yeah, I was going to say. I was like, didn't get that vibe, but that's
Yeah.
okay.
But maybe we should add an extra verse.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
add the secret
Yeah.
verse.
Yeah.
Give her a bit
Now that
of
this is
backstory.
coming out.
Yeah.
Cool. So if you guys had to describe the current Gooseberry era using the movie scene, what would it be?
You know,
I have to.
I think we should go with the cousin Vinny. My cousin.
My Cousin Vinny.
All right.
Well, there are so many amazing scenes in My Cousin Vinny. It's hard to say exactly which one. I think one of it is, the My Biological Clock is Ticking, just because I think a lot of the themes of this particular record are, we're 30 now, and to still be making art and being on tour and doing things a little bit different when you need to stretch effectively in the morning versus being on a bender or whatever. But also, I feel like Joey Gallo is dead. I'm Joey Gallo. Because I feel like there's so much like imposter syndrome of like making music and being out on the road and doing things that like you're constantly trying to like prove to people that this is Gooseberry. This is what we sound like. This is authentically our sound and us and all that. And so like I don't know, that scene just reminds me of how funny the opposite of that is, where you're constantly like, you're actively lying, not trying to impersonate those people, but to ensure that you don't get found out for who you are.
Have you all seen My Cousin Vinny?
I was gonna say, have you guys seen this movie?
No.
I think I did many years ago.
No, I have not.
Great
Well,
movie.
if you didn't know,
You should check
they
it out.
actually shot it
It's
in
great.
Monticello, Georgia.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Back.
So
Shout out to Miller,
Yeah.
Nice.
Who's not even from there.
who's not even from there.
But it's from Georgia.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice. Do you guys have a movie to choose?
I feel like it would be some movie from the 90s,
Okay.
like,
Like My Cousin Vinny.
well, My Cousin Vinny, but
It's the
maybe
same
like,
thing.
what's a movie that takes place in like the 90s in like Seattle or something?
Hold on.
Sleepless in Seattle? I think that's like early
Sleepless in
2000s, right?
Sleepless in Seattle is a great
Our Band is a rom-com.
great movie to describe the
Yeah.
album.
Rom-com with each other.
Yes.
Ooh.
And with the love of music.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Very
a good
good.
answer.
Very
Good
good.
deflection.
Thank you.
Yeah. Great.
I don't have an answer for this. Like,
No.
That's okay.
What's a movie you
That's
like?
okay.
Ev?
I like all kinds of movies.
Pick a
Like a
movie.
coming-of-age movie.
This is Jackass 4.
Oh.
Singles is a cool movie. That's a good coming of age movie. You ever seen that?
Of course,
Uh,
yeah. 90s grunge scene.
I don't think
Yeah.
I've seen that.
I don't know.
Amazing performance by Soundgarden in that movie.
I don't know if that's us. But
There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
climb on the
somebody else.
rafters.
Honorable
and-
mention.
That's a good one.
Shout out. We do a lot of shout outs on
Yeah,
this. Yep.
well, it
A
was
lot of
Chris
shout outs.
Cornell's birthday 2 days ago.
Shout out Chris
And
Cornell.
rest in peace.
Yeah.
Jinx.
Rest in peace as well, yeah. And then if people were new to Gooseberry and let's say they were driving home at like 2 a.m., what would be a good song? Or just a late night drive?
A good song for driving home at 2 a.m.
Yeah. Or just like, you know, a late night drive.
maybe,
Baby,
vibe.
do you?
I feel
Something
like,
that keeps you like
honestly,
jacked up on the road.
I feel like
Keeps you
Start
awake.
Over would
Keeps you
have me
awake.
engaged, honestly.
Yeah.
I feel like I
That's a
could
good
see
choice.
myself driving home at.
Yeah, you can see
Sure.
yourself falling to sleep to that. Behind the wheel.
No, I feel like I'd be really engaged. I would be like, wow, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Not to toot our own.
Yeah, seriously, damn.
Yeah.
I'll just leave now.
Yeah, please. And go think of a movie.
Mhm.
Why are they driving home at 2 a.m.?
Oh, it was just an example.
What were they doing?
I
need
more
like
context.
robbing a bank.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, so
That's
it's really serious.
That changed
stuff.
the dynamic.
why was the bank open at 2 a.m.? Oh, they did it when the people weren't there.
Yeah, nobody
Okay,
was
so
there.
this is more of a heist than a rob.
Yes,
Yeah,
so
okay.
it's like urgency, but now they've got it, they've got away, they're chilling.
Now they're amped.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
they're
Away.
amped. They're really excited.
Maybe swindle.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a really good choice.
That's the right
I
answer.
kind of like how you did that.
That's the right answer.
Nice,
I love
okay.
that. Awesome. I'll take it. So you guys have played music festivals, clubs, headline shows, all kinds of places. Which environment kind of teaches you the most about your band? So like, kind of how the dynamic might shift when you're at different places.
Hmm.
Does that make sense?
I think so. And because it makes so much sense, I'm gonna let Evin answer it
Nice.
first.
To kind of like, because so the intent was if you're playing to like all new people,
Yeah.
it feels very like fresh and new. Whereas if you're playing to people who have come before and like you're kind of, what's the word I want to use? It's like more intimate because they've been to multiple shows before.
Hmm. Well, I think playing like the really big shows, like we've been fortunate that we've gotten to do some like particularly cool things, like opening up for a Beatle in front of like 6,000 people. That's kind of almost like a blip in the matrix, and and make like I think it forces you to face like, will this actually work? Like, you know, we can tell ourselves how great we are, and we're doing our little club shows, and yes, people come out to multiple shows, but like when you're out in front of that many people who aren't there for you, I think you learn a lot about whether or not the music can transcend them not knowing you,
Different
and also
audiences.
not caring at all about you.
Mhm.
So like if you can leave that stage with like 100 people of 6,000 going, I didn't hate that. That was cool. I like that. I think that's when we find out like the stuff doesn't it doesn't suck, and it might even be decent.
I like it.
But I also love that people come to multiple shows. We often have a
Yeah.
lot of like fans come and see multiple shows on a run, or
Yeah.
multiple times in the same city or something like
Yeah.
that. And I think that's awesome. Like, because I'm that way with the bands that I like. So I think the fact that we were able to create something that somebody thought was worthwhile to go see multiple times, because we do change the set every night. We do play things differently live just to try them. And I think people connect to that and want to see it again because it's going to be new.
Cool.
I think that's cool.
You guys agree with that answer?
Yeah, that was good.
I feel like
I was gonna say.
So, my answer was going to be kind of piggybacking off this. Maybe this is like an obvious answer, but I feel like
Yeah.
we've learned that we really feed off of shows where we, where the people are
Yeah, as long
super
as people are
engaged with
there.
us. And,
As long as somebody's there, it's gonna be okay.
yeah, like it feels. Maybe this is just like an obvious answer for most bands, but I just feel like it's so much more exciting, and it's so much more fun, and we play so much better when there's like people there that are like excited to see us, and like
Yeah.
there's a ton
Yeah.
of people there like having a good time. Plus, sometimes we'll get to a place and there'll be like 5 people there,
Yeah.
but we still try to make the best of those too.
Yeah.
But I guess the point of this is saying like we really feed off of people's energy when it's there, and it's when there's a lot of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Nice. So then, speaking of tour, have you guys made any type of like inside jokes or really cool, stories that you want to share with the class?
Like tour stories.
Yeah, just from this most recent tour. Anything
From
Tell
this
interesting?
me,
most recent.
Sometimes we get
Oh.
pretty.
I was gonna say
good
an old one.
stories. Oh, you can do an old one if that's all you have to.
Well, one of the first times we went to Boston.
She likes Boston.
Boston.
I don't know.
That's not
I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. I'm not liking where this is going. We did not have the clap.
Go ahead.
Thank you for
There was
clarifying.
one time we went to Boston. It was like our first time playing there as a band, and Will and I were really excited just to like hear somebody with the Boston accent because we hadn't spent that much time there.
I don't know why I'm being roped into this.
I remember you started. How'd you want to hear? We were saying, I just want to like meet one Bostonian.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And like we like rode bikes around the city, and that was fun. And I think
Yeah.
we like heard some like Bostonian construction worker like tell us like move over or something. We're like, he spoke with the accent. He spoke with the accent.
Would you mind mimicking the
No,
accent?
I'm not too good.
I like how you're editing this story to be way more wholesome
Oh.
than the one you wanted to tell.
So, but then after our show,
Okay.
we went to this bar, and this like the most typical Bostonian dude just came up.
You ever see
and sat-
Manchester by the Sea? You're from?
Yes.
Okay. You know how in the beginning of the movie, Casey Affleck's character like hates himself and so he wants to get into a bar fight?
Yes.
We found his character.
Ooh,
Yeah, he just
okay.
started sitting down next to us,
Concerning.
and he wanted to be friends with us, but just was constantly insulting us.
He wanted attention.
He was
wanted
rage
to get into a
baiting.
fight.
He wanted to get into it.
To be fair, there's a
Yeah.
lot of people like that in Boston.
Yes.
And
It's kind of like a character,
yeah.
common Boston character.
And he was really just talking to me and Will,
Yeah.
but then he like turned over to Asa, who was talking to somebody else, and he like started like pushing him and like saying some mean stuff to you, or like just trying to insult you.
I don't know. Yeah, he was. I
Not
think he was
me,
just trying to get a rise out of you.
And I just remember Asa like looking over like, dude, I'm gonna kick you.
I
Which is kind of shocking because you seem like the sweetest person ever. Just like
Ah,
from this
Hear that?
interaction.
Hear that?
That's nice.
Huh? Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing off camera? Unbelievable.
So,
Oh, man.
long story short, we just thought he was a crazy character.
Did you
We're
fight?
pretty
Part
sure
of the
he stole
Boston
Evan's jacket.
lore of the city. And then the next morning I realized I couldn't find my jean jacket. I was so sad because it was like
This
my
is the
favorite.
replacement jean jacket.
This
that
is
he's
the
wearing.
actual,
Yeah.
it looks pretty
The
much
first
just like
one was better.
Unfortunate.
though.
the first one was
Unfortunate.
better.
Dang.
And
It fit just
and
right.
we just made up as part of the story that this guy his last name was Callahan. That's what he
We don't know.
Just made it up. It's fine.
Well, that's vaguely offensive, I feel like,
We-
but it is what it
He
is.
said his name was Callahan. He did.
I don't remember. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he said
He
his
did.
name.
And we just made it up as part of the story that he stole the jacket. And
Hmm.
like sometimes we just curse the sky and we say Callahan whenever like
Yeah, if we hit traffic,
Yeah.
It's
It's
his
Callahan's
Of course,
fault.
it's his fault. Yeah.
it's his spirit
Yeah.
Yeah.
moving over us.
If you're
Yeah.
watching this, I mean,
So
Yeah.
Callahan,
Callahan,
give me back my jacket.
return the jacket, please.
Yeah.
Please.
Mhm.
Obviously, the second one isn't as good. He needs the original.
Yeah.
nothing beats the original.
Hmm.
Yep. You guys have any stories,
Any
jokes,
ones?
anything like that?
oh, it's all of us.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Will, you got anything?
That's how it works.
You have no stories.
No, I have no story.
Will's like,
Hey.
no.
You just sit there in
Um,
silence while you guys vibe.
I don't know.
He sits there brooding.
Yeah.
I mean, there are just like, there's something about being in a band on the road that is somewhat novel to just the everyday
Yeah.
experience, and I think that lends itself really well in certain situations because I think it is unique and people are like, oh, that's like I want to interact with that, and that's awesome and we like that. And then there's like the version of that where it's like, oh, this is so cool. I can make my story out of this. And like they take it to the next, and then you just end up in a weird compound at 2 a.m. You know,
That's a good one.
well, I'm not telling that story. It's representative of what could potentially happen. I also think we got pulled over for the first time on this tour.
Oh.
Here in Chicago?
No,
No.
Indiana.
Indiana. We won't say who was driving, but Evan has to report.
For an unrelated matter.
That's completely
I was
fine.
gonna say.
We're not gonna bail him out.
Yeah,
We do have to
fine.
go to Europe in a couple of months, though, so it would be a shame if they then issued a warrant for his arrest, which is also a
Yeah.
different story that we
That's
have.
another good one.
That's a good one for you, Will. That's a good
That's a
Will
good
story.
one.
Oh boy.
Care to
warrant
elaborate
story.
on
Is it a
that?
PG story?
No.
That
I
one's
guess
good.
it
That's
doesn't,
okay.
it doesn't really have to.
We don't have kids watching this.
Let's hope not.
It's not that. It's not
Yeah.
that explicit.
Yeah, if you want to
it
tell
is. It is
us.
a funny
Yeah,
story.
it's not that bad. I mean,
If
so
it's that bad, we'll cut it out. But
Yeah,
Okay.
you can let us know after
It's not
it's
bad.
told. Okay.
I was in a park and I was
Oh.
with my friends and I was drinking a beer, and these cops came up and they gave us all tickets for drinking a beer. And when the cop gave me the ticket, he took my ID and he said like, "Is this your address?" And it wasn't my address. It was like an old apartment that I used to live at. So I said, "No, that's not my address." But he wrote that address on the ticket anyway. So I didn't really think anything of it. I just took the ticket and left, and I was like, "Okay, I have to pay."
Opened
this now.
another beer in the park.
Yeah. And then months went by and I had just like forgotten about it. So apparently they had been sending all types of letters and the cops had been going to this address that I had given to the police officer in the park for months, but I had no idea because I don't live there anymore. And they couldn't call me. I don't know what was going on. So like months later, we're on tour somewhere in like Ohio or something.
I think it was like Detroit or somewhere in the
I don't
Midwest.
know.
It was.
We were on like a 2-month tour, 3-month tour, and we were somewhere in the country. And I picked up the phone, and they were like, "Hey, this is the New York City Police Department. We just want to let you know there's a warrant out for your arrest. If you're found, you will be arrested on site. Like we're looking for your vehicle." Basically, what they said.
You're like, you hang up. It's
And
a
I had
prank.
no idea what they were talking about, so I freaked out. And then I figured it was about this drinking ticket, and
Did this? Because all this stuff blends together for me. Did this coincide with you trying the Huel thing and it not sitting well?
that was the beginning of that.
That's-
This is
okay.
the end of the tour. That was the beginning
Okay.
of the tour. And yeah, so this same tour, I had this crazy allergic reaction. My identity was stolen.
Yeah, that was the one I was
Somebody
also.
stole like
How did that
$30,000 from me or something.
Yeah.
And then I found out that I was wanted by the police. So we ended up having to drive home early, or like I flew home early. I don't remember what happened, and I went to court, and
Oh.
they gave
pretty
me
fucking
this
rock
like
and roll.
public
Yeah,
defender.
that is.
They gave me this like cool lawyer, and she got all the charges dropped.
Like my cousin Vinny.
That's so funny.
It all comes back around, baby.
It all comes back
Yeah.
around.
That's
Thank
a
you for
crazy
telling that story.
Like
I
everything
don't even
hit
know what
him
to
at
say in
once.
response to that.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Damn.
That had to be
And
a
that's one of
bad
the wholesome
Yeah.
stories we have. Being
Yeah.
on tour.
Yeah. It was really wholesome. I was,
Yeah.
smiling the whole time. It was really
What's
good.
that? What's that movie? Where the little kid gets abducted by the rock stars? Oh my god.
Are you talking about
Oh,
Almost
Famous?
Famous? He doesn't
Almost
get abducted.
Famous.
He writes for.
I
a
know,
magazine.
but the mom is like, my son's been abducted
Ah.
by rock stars.
Say,
Okay.
this movie
Okay.
takes on a very different light if they've abducted this little
That's just what I
kid.
thought.
Like 13
And they're all singing on the plane.
Okay. Well, thank you for
Awesome.
sharing.
Yeah, those are good choices. So, we like to ask fun questions, obviously, on
Naturally.
this podcast.
Mhm.
So, if each member secretly got to cut one Gooseberry song from the set, which song would cause the most argument?
Oh,
Super
okay.
fun
I thought it was gonna be which one would each of us cut? Because I feel like I could.
We can
I
go that way
predict.
too if you want.
Which
Oh,
one
that would
caused
also
the
be a
most
good
argument.
Ooh.
I know what's on the set list tonight.
From this set list tonight?
Like tonight specifically, or
set
just
list.
any set?
Any
Well, it changes
whatever
every.
you want.
Just any
every-
song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just pick any song, really.
Like any song that we could never play again.
that like one person would be upset about and be like, no, we're not cutting it.
Mm-hmm.
Or are you guys all
You guys are
chill
gonna go
like that?
first on this one.
Well, a lot of times we're pretty flexible about
Yeah.
cutting things from.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any
okay,
songs
give
that I
us an
want
answer.
to. We do sometimes play Ace's songs that we've never recorded as Gooseberry,
That's
but
true.
they have been recorded as Asa
Asa.
songs.
That's true.
Mhm.
And those
Although not
are-
many of them. But
Not
there's-
many of them.
yeah.
There's like 2 or 3.
My answer was gonna be
would
that
choose.
stuff.
I would choose those just because like they're technically not our songs.
Yeah.
Not that I dislike them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Good answer.
Yeah.
A little bit of a cop out.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I
like-
feel like I might agree.
No, you have to do something.
Not bad. Okay.
That
Oh.
might cause like an argument.
There was like a stretch of time where we'd go out to eat, you know, because you always eat very healthy on tour.
Of course.
And we'd stop into a place or whatever, and I would like order, and they forgot, what'd you get?
Mhm.
So this is Ev's version of following on the answer of the order.
I feel like we usually make it a thing to play like our popular ones. I feel like if we like cut Kiki on, we'd be like, why are we cutting that? Like that's like the one that everyone wants to hear. Or,
We
like,
haven't played that
language.
much on this one.
Yeah.
I know in the past
Yeah.
that would be like more the case. I feel like because everyone like gets really excited about it. So if we
Yeah.
were playing, I feel like that would cause like a. We'd be like, why are we doing that? Why aren't we doing that one?
Mm.
But
Hmm.
now maybe like our singles, because that just makes sense to play on the tour. Go Fish
Yeah.
or Durock.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like those.
Yeah.
Like we gotta play those. 'Cause
Yeah.
And
we wanna
yet,
show
sometimes we
everyone
don't.
Our new stuff.
Sometimes you don't.
I feel
So,
like my
there you go.
answer is if any time I like to keep it, you know, I like to try these new things or play a song that we haven't played in a while. So I know that sometimes they'll be like, I don't feel as confident about this one. I like that discomfort, but I know that
Okay.
sometimes we don't all always like that discomfort. So
You're,
that would
you're the
probably-
brave one.
It's not bravery. It's more just like playing live is so much fun for a number of reasons. You get to be on stage and just like be with your friends and make music.
Mhm.
But like thinking about it for what the person in the audience is getting is like this brand new thing. It's like it's because it's in this moment in time, it will never sound like that again.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I think you can amplify that by also choosing something that like we don't feel fully confident we even know how to play.
Mhm.
And I think sometimes that leads to disaster, but sometimes it leads to like something that's cooler than anything we would have done if it's the song that we've been playing all the
Yeah.
time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So that's why I
High
like
risk equals high reward.
that. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, we're real gamblers out here.
Yeah.
We are staying next to a casino here in Chicago, so.
Mhm.
Nice.
I feel like, sorry, this is completely off topic. A lot of bands, when they come into town, at least the trend that we've seen is that they stay by casinos.
Oh,
Yeah. We're staying by
Bally's?
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 Yeah.
Bailey's,
Mm.
Bally's,
Bally's.
Never been there. Nice.
Yeah, what
kind
is
of
it? What's that about?
I guess
the big
bands have gambling problems.
Hey, can we dig into this a little bit?
Yeah.
We can. Let's unpack.
Let's call an expert.
Let's unpack this. Okay, cool. Well, last question. We always like to ask it. If you had one pedal that you could save from your board, which one would it be and why?
That's
For
a-
drums,
damn.
it would be kit.
It would be
Yeah.
my kick pedal, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I
No,
need that.
not your kick pedal, just your kit in
Any
general.
piece of your
Yeah.
Any
kit.
piece of your kit.
Oh.
Yeah.
If I.
I know which one. I
Splash
know
it.
which one I would save immediately.
Same. I also know. I got my
Okay.
answer. Why don't you go first then?
It's just I have to save one piece of my drum kit,
Yep.
Yep.
If it was the only piece that you could use.
I know what you're gonna pick.
my snare drum.
Yeah.
Really, I would have thought crash cymbal.
I knew it would be the
Put a
snare.
whole set on the crash
Which
cymbal.
one for you?
Mine would be a JHS pedal. It's called the Pulp and Peel.
You play that one for? Is that the validating pedal?
No, that's the color box. This is like the orange one.
Oh, yeah, okay. Mine would be the Walrus ARP 87, which is it's a delay pedal, but it has all these crazy sounds in it.
Yeah.
And like it's the pedal that I think of when I think about like my sound as a guitar player. It's the thing that differentiates. It's
Yeah.
like the sound you hear on songs like Start Over, which we mentioned before, or like Sleep, or Amaretto. It's like this very distinct, almost like haunting delay
Okay.
that I like. So
Cool.
that would be
Nice.
one.
Love it.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you guys want to say to
Yeah.
viewers?
Plug.
Yeah, we got a new album coming out on September 25th. It's called Simple Sucker, and it would be pretty cool if you checked it out. And if you didn't, I guess I won't know, but I'd be upset.
That would suck.
Yeah.
The light
Anything
is so bright. My eyes are.
Come see us play in Europe if you live in Europe.
If you happen to be over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
What
I
else?
think that's it.
Well,
Stream
you
all
gotta
their
sign off.
previous
We
music.
have specific singles that are out right now. We have
Mm-hmm.
Fault Lines that just came out.
Mm.
Check that out.
Mm-hmm.
Go Fish just came out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Durak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm
Nice.
missing one eye.
No, listen.
Check those out.
Those out.
There you go.
All right. Well, thank
Thanks
you
so
guys
much,
for coming.
guys.
Thanks for
Wave.
having us.
You gotta wave
Yeah,
at the
thanks for
camera.
having us.
See you guys.
Bye.
You know I'm
That's why I
waving.
don't edit out. Yeah, I can't see anything.